It's early in the morning.
Yo, what up, hey, how you doing, guys? My name is Sanjeev. Today we're back with another pickup video. As you can tell by the title, we've got some shoes today. This isn't quite part 2, which, by the way, I'm super thankful for the reception of the first video. We've actually hit 3,000 likes, which means that part 2 will be dropping at some point next week, hopefully. This today is going to be part 1.5. In a way, we've got 5 shoes to talk about that I picked up over the sale period. I know it's a bit of an overkill. However, some of these shoes I've been wanting them for well over like 2, 3, 4 years now, and I know that I won't necessarily be purchasing another pair of shoe like it, and I managed to get them at such a good price that I just had to bite the bullet on them. So we've got 5 shoes, 1 sneaker, 2 shoes, and then 2 pairs of boots. And if you wish to find out more information with regards to the shoe or how to style them, head over to Snupps, to my group Sanjeev Style. I'll have it plastered. I'll show you guys a little b-roll so you can kind of get an idea of what it is. It's basically a place on the Snupps app where I was able to create a community for like-minded people that are interested and passionate about men's fashion. And so I'm definitely going to be dropping a few conversation starters with regards to the pickups today, and I'm going to be adding them to my shelves. So if you wish to find out more information about them, or if you had any more questions in regards to a specific pair, head over there, drop your question, and I'll be sure to answer them for you. Check it out if you wish, and if you want to join the community, all the information is right here. SANGIEV, that is for my Snupps, my Twitter, and my IG, and the group is called Sanjeev Style. With that being said, let's hop on straight onto it. Straight into it. Either way, we've got shoe number 1. As you can tell from the box, it is from Converse, and this was actually such a steal. I picked this up yesterday or 2 days ago. I went over into David Street Market to cop a few pieces and came across these. These were in the 70% off pair of Converse. I think, I could be wrong, but I'm fairly confident I was first introduced to them by Magnus. And I thought, you know what, this is actually a really cool pair. Kind of gives off this vintage vibe, and I should probably present them to you first before talking about it. These are the Fast Break, the Converse Fast Break, in this white and burgundy maroon colorway. They're not as bulky as the Air Force, but they kind of do give me the Air Force vibe. So to me, I've got these as like the cheap alternative to like Air Force and the Jordan 1s. Especially the, I think they call them metallic reds or whatever. I think it's quite cool as well. So I'm going to use this pair for experimental purposes, in the sense of I'm going to include it in a few fit. If I see that I like it and I can pull it off, then I might go on to invest into the Jordans. Does that make sense? I kind of do this mostly with vintage clothing. So whenever I try vintage clothes, it's usually a way for me to experiment with something that I might not be used to. Try to include it in my wardrobe. If I see that I like it and I've been wearing it a lot, I'll go and invest. And so this is kind of my pair for that. I can't wait to style these, and I can't wait to beat these up, because I feel like they're gonna look sick, a bit dirtier than they are right now. This originally retailed for what, 70 quid, and I think I was able to purchase it for 20 something. They were Street Market, absolute steal. I stay true to size in a UK 7. What does it say? Fast Break, 83 mid, white, deep Bordeaux, and white. So that is the exact colorway if you were to go for the exact same pair. But that is that for sneaker. If you were just after sneakers, then I suggest you to tune off now, because you're not going to be interested. But if you do so, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, because that shit helps. Stick around, man. There's some sick shoes here. Box number 2. If you're familiar with the box, this is indeed from Gucci. Now, I've been after this pair, man. Ever since it was first announced, actually, I could never justify the price. These retail at £720, and due to some recent changes within the company, well, there was a 50-50 chance of them either hitting the sale or then taken out of the shop floor and out of production entirely. And if you are aware, this was when Gucci announced that they would no longer be working with furs, which is awesome. But that was a pair of loafers that I've had my eyes on for such a long time. I'm just gonna pull one out of the bag. Boom, there you have it. Mate, this is just so buff. I'm so glad to finally have this in my wardrobe. If there are any animal lovers out there, I won't delve into too much of it, just because I want to respect your stance on it, and to a certain degree I agree as well, but I don't know how the fur was acquired, therefore I'm not going to make much comment with regards to it. As far as I'm aware, I think this is kangaroo fur. I do need to double check. I went for the plain black with just the horse bit detail that is iconic of Gucci. Stay true to size in a UK 7 just because of the backless design. If it had a back, then I'll probably size down to a UK 6. Mad comfy. So far, I've only worn them in the house, but that's because in the UK, where there's a possibility of raining on every single day, and I know living in the UK is kind of dumb to make this purchase, but I thought this would be like a great holiday shoe, or just during the summertime when I know that I can get away with more sunnier weathers as opposed to rain, then I'll be able to bust these out. As I said, went for the plain black, didn't go for any of the embroidery. I just felt like that's a bit more of a timeless look. Yeah man, super happy. Ooh, here it is again, super. I am so glad to have these in my collection, and the fact that they went into the sale. Thank you to the shoe guards out there and for Gucci for blessing them. Moving on to shoe numéro 3. Now this pair, man, this pair is sentimental to me, and I'll tell you why. Back when I used to be a little fashion nerd and I went on Mr. Porter 3 times a week. I would go on Tuesday when they would do a drop, Thursday when they had the release of the journal, and I think they had another drop on Friday. Well, that might have been later on when they did 2 drops a week as opposed to just 1 drop. And Mr. Porter was my way of studying fashion. Like the whole world that they created around men's fashion was just so sick. They had some beautiful pieces. They catered to a lot more older generation, if I may say. They harped on so much about these Derby shoes. These ones in particular, especially. They retailed for £900 back when I was 4 years ago. Back when I was 20, I was definitely not going to be able to cop those. I just never did. I always saw them in awe, and I was like, oh, one day, and they finally came. This sale period, they dropped a disgusting amount. Shout out to the Tom Brown plug for letting me know, for keeping my pair fresh to the side, so I was able to go in there, purchase them, and walk out like a happy bunny. I am super grateful and thankful. Tom Brown black Derbies with the brogue detailing and the iconic tricolor ribbing, cross grain ribbing thing in the back. These are just so clean, man. Although I can't justify £900 on them, I know why they would go for that much. Tom Brown has done these shoes in collaboration with Trickers, which is a British shoemaker and one of the best ones. They do some incredible shoes, and with a lot of British shoemakers, whether that might be Trickers, whether that might be John Long, whether that might be Crockett Jones, Churches, the prices are extremely high. Amazing shoes. As you can see, I have not worn them yet. I do need to go to take them to the cobbler. I think I'm going to put a rubber sole along the shoe, the length of the shoe. It's got 2 metallic ends on the shoe, both at the bottom of it and at the top, so when you do walk you can hear it. It sounds like a horse. I don't know if I'm going to keep the metal toe, the metal cap, to be honest with you. I might remove it, but yes, super happy to have these. Stop saying super. What the f? Where did I get that? That is so dumb. My mum has taught me better. Black brogues. Now I know your argument and my argument was, but you already have Dries Van Noten Derbies. Why do you need another pair of Derbies? The way I justified it to myself was these are brogues. They're a bit more formal than the Dries. For the price that I got it for, I couldn't pass this up. So TB black Derbies with brogue detailing. Sizing, I went down to a UK 6 because they fit very big, and a size down should do for most of us. That is that from TB. Let me put that aside. Now, we've got 2 boots. Both of them are from the same brand. One of them, you guys would have already seen on my IG, and a lot of you guys have been waiting to see this video because I was going to reveal them to you guys. Another one was actually a pair that I picked up it was yesterday. I picked them up yesterday. So with that being said, we've got the white box, the white square box, which, can you see from there? It says Balenciaga on it. We just open that up, and as usual, I'm only going to pull up just one side. If I said it's a boot, you guys are I'm sure you're aware of what it is. It is Balenciaga's take on the harness boots. And man, have these grown on me big time. When I first came across these, I was like, what the f is this B-Tech bootleg salon wire? And I just was not keen on the shape at all. Like, was not keen on the shape. I appreciated what they did, but I definitely wasn't a fan of it, just because I think back then I was still very much I still am into my SLP stuff, but like even more so, I like my slick footwear, especially boots, my pointed boots, my bit rocker, edgy. Now, after I got used to the look and I actually thought, man, these look awesome on, I was able to look past the old bootleg salon, and I actually took into consideration the detail, like the Cuban heel, like the square toe finish, the wonderful, wonderful suede finish as well, the really nice and exaggerated harness. I don't know, they're just so sick to me, man. I love them. I sold my brown wyatt, which I had from Fall Winter 14, the one with the very wide shaft, to make space for these. These will replace my brown wyatt, but I still have my tan wyatts, I still have my black leather wyatts, so I think 2 pairs of Saint Laurent wyatts with the harness is more than enough, although I'm still looking for the chained one. So Fall Winter 13 chained wyatts, if any of you have it in a size 40, hit me up, boy, because I will cop that off you. These Balenciagas, I think, who else has them? Kyron on YouTube has them, got suede. He's got them in the black leather, and he did an awesome video with regards to styling these, so I'll be sure to leave a card. I'm not gonna pair these up with like skinny jeans or stuff. Well, I might try them, but I think I'm gonna keep it fairly straight, fairly dad-like, because that's the vibe that came to me when I came across them. And that's what I kind of want to emulate when I wear them. I actually stuck true to size, went to a 41. They fit great, super, super happy about these. I can't wait to style them. I can't wait to show you guys how they look on feet. Well, you've already seen how they look on feet, but I can't wait to show you guys what they're gonna look like in outfits. I think these are so cool. And obviously it's easy to draw the comparison between these and the Saint Laurent because they both have harness, they're both like a cowboy boot. Just treat them as their own, have a look. See if you can style them, see if you can experiment with them, and bite the bullet if you wish. And then last, but certainly not the least, the shoe that you guys have been waiting, well, the shoe that a lot of you guys have been waiting to see, and they come in this huge box. Look how ridiculous it is. Huge box in white, Balenciaga. Once more, by this point you guys should already know what these are. Let's take off the lid, paper, and man, mate, I was just so excited to finally be able to get them, man. If you follow me on my Instagram, I think many months ago, I'll put up a picture with the caption and everything. I'll leave it right here, actually. Many months ago, I posted up a picture saying, does anyone have a spare 1.7k for these boots, because that's how much they retailed at. Disgustingly expensive. However, I was able to get them at a very good price, and these are actually a shoe that, although granted, I know that I won't be able to wear them on a daily, or I won't be able to get half as much wear as some of the other shoes. I'm happy to just bust out every once in a while and keep them in this is gonna sound really pretentious, but in this archive, in this collection that I'm trying to build for the future. Like, I'd love to one day, 10, 20 years down the line, bust out some vintage or archive Hyder Ackerman. You know what I mean? Like, I love the thought of 10, 15 years down the line to still be able to wear some of these pieces and look sick. And when you're older, nobody gives a shit. So you can pull up these boots and nobody will have a single shit to say. The Deadpool, the Iron Man, the whatever you wish to call them, boots, mate, these are so fire. Like, literally, so this is why I'll go full Jacob Star and just include explosions everywhere. But these are so sick, man. So sick. I was able to get them at a good price, and I'm going to tell you why. One of the clippy things, so this bit right here is actually missing on the right boot right here. As you can see here, it's actually missing. I'm just going to go take them to like a motorcycle shop, and rather than get the, well, a similar looking black one that was used on the other, that was used on all the others, I'm actually going to look for like a chrome metallic finish, and I'm going to buy 6 of them so I can replace all of them so they have a uniformed look. These black plastic, although they're great, they just, I don't know, I just feel like a chrome just would look so much better, especially with the metal toe cap finishing of the boots. Where shall I even begin? Like, these are just so cool, so cool. It just says Balenciaga, big, very bold branding. As a kid, I used to be obsessed with bikes. I used to have like the sickest bike rider jacket when I was 10. It used to be way too big for me. I used to wear it to school, but I didn't give a f because it was awesome. Kind of brings me back to that age. You've got 3 clippy thing to fasten the boot, very reminiscent of some motorbike boots. At the top, you've got this Velcro to attach it. Sizing, I actually stay true to size in these. 41. I didn't want to risk going down a size, especially with taller boots. It's often harder to put your feet inside the shoe, so stick true to size. I've actually heard of people going up a size. I think true to size is more than enough for me, but you know my stance on it. I like my shoes to fit kind of tight. A B on the side, which stands for Balenciaga, all black. This shoe came out in 3 different colorways as far as I'm aware. We've got the black and red, which is here. You've got this black and gray, which was seen on Lucas Sabat, who wore them a time ago. Obviously, he's got the money to splash, so he would probably cop them retail. And then you've got this pair of tan. It was black, tan, and navy, I want to say. Awesome, awesome pair. This is the black and red, and then you've got some cream tan detailing, but predominantly black and red. These are the Iron Man, the Deadpool, and boy, am I excited to wear these. But that is going to conclude my pickups for footwear during the sale of Fall Winter 17. 5 pairs. I made some room in my collection, so I sold off 2 pairs of shoes to kind of accommodate new spaces for the ones I have today. It's not like I'm going to be buying any more motorcycle boots, so I'm happy with this. As I said, if you wish to find out more information with regards to each boot or each shoe, or if you wish to start a discussion about it, head over to Sanjeev Style on my Snupps, and that's where the conversation will take place. I am super happy about all of it. Once again, super, shut the f up. I am ecstatic about these purchases and about being able to style them and about being able to show them to you guys. So if you wish to follow me on my social media, Sangiev, S-A-N-G-I-E-V, that will be in this corner right here. That is for my Snupps, my Twitter, my Instagram. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up because your support means so much to me. Subscribe if you haven't, and if you enjoy this type of content and if you wish to see more like this with regards to men's fashion, that is all there is for me to say. Have a beautiful day. Take care. Peace.